Hello बच्चों, let's read this question. So the question says, by using the following data, draw an appropriate enthalpy cycle and calculate the enthalpy change of hydration of the chloride ion and the iodide ion and comment on the difference in their values. So here we are given some enthalpy of solution data and enthalpy change of hydration of sodium plus and lattice enthalpy of NaCl and NaI. So in this question, the key concepts are solution enthalpy and hydration enthalpy. So इसमें बेसिकली क्या गिवन है, सोडियम क्लोराइड एंड सोडियम आयोडाइड दो सॉल्ट्स हैं और उसमें से सोडियम एक कॉमन आयन है. नाउ जो कॉमन आयन है उसकी हाइड्रेशन एंथैल्पी वैल्यू हमें गिवन है. सो वी हैव टू फाइंड द हाइड्रेशन एंथैल्पी वैल्यू ऑफ द काउंटर आयंस, दैट इज क्लोराइड आयन एंड iodide ion. So let us first determine the value for chloride ion. So NaCl is the salt. Now अगर हम उसको water में dissolve करें, then simply we will get Na plus aqueous plus Cl minus aqueous. Alright, but अगर हम उसको manually first lattice enthalpy देकर उसको break करें into gaseous ions, then it will form Na plus gas plus Cl minus gas, and after that, after the hydration of Na plus and Cl minus individually, it will form the aqueous ions. So delta hydration Na plus plus delta hydration Cl minus. So here this will be the hydration enthalpy H of Na plus. Alright, and in total जो enthalpy है इसकी, that is the enthalpy of solution, delta solution H of NaCl solid. So is so this value will be equal to lattice enthalpy plus hydration enthalpy of Na plus plus hydration enthalpy of Cl minus. So solution enthalpy of NaCl हमें given है, that is -2 is equal to lattice enthalpy of NaCl, that is -722, plus hydration enthalpy of Na plus वो भी हमें given है -390, plus hydration enthalpy of Cl minus. So from this we can calculate that the hydration enthalpy of Cl minus would be -2 plus 722 plus 390, and ये जो वैल्यू है, this value will be, so यहाँ पर जो लैटिस एंथैल्पी है that will be in positive, क्योंकि हम यहाँ पर लैटिस एंथैल्पी ऐड कर रहे हैं. सॉलिड में जो क्रिस्टल है उसमें हम लैटिस एंथैल्पी ऐड कर रहे हैं so that the solid breaks into its ions. So here we'll be having -722 instead of plus, we'll be having -722 plus 390, and this value is -334 kilojoule per mole. So hydration enthalpy of Cl minus is equal to -334 kilojoule per mole. Now the second salt is, that is sodium iodide. So for sodium iodide there will be a same process. Sodium iodide solid on dissolution in water gives Na plus aqueous plus Cl minus aqueous, but इसको अगर हम इसकी lattice enthalpy दें, then it will split into gaseous ions, Na plus gas plus Cl minus gas, and then after losing the hydration enthalpy, that is delta hydration of Na plus plus delta hydration of I minus. Then it will form Na plus and I minus in the aqueous medium. Alright, so this is I minus in gas. Now इसकी जो enthalpy है, that is the enthalpy of solution of NaI. Enthalpy of solution of NaI, which is given as plus 2 kilojoule per mole. So this is 2 kilojoule per mole. Now इसकी जो expression होगी in terms of these enthalpy values, that will be delta solution H of NaI will be U, that is plus U, और इसकी हम magnitude लेंगे plus enthalpy of hydration of Na plus plus enthalpy of hydration of I minus. So this is 2, which is equal to enthalpy of lattice enthalpy of NaI is minus 699. तो यहाँ पर हम लेंगे सिर्फ 699 value plus enthalpy of hydration of Na plus is minus 390. So this is minus 390 plus delta hydration of I minus. So enthalpy of hydration of I minus would be H of I minus. So this value is equal to 2 minus 699 plus 390, and this is equal to 307. So minus 307 kilojoule per mole. This is the hydration enthalpy of I minus. Now अगर हम इन दोनों को compare करें, the magnitude of hydration enthalpy of Cl minus is 334 kilojoule per mole. 334 kilojoule per mole, and the magnitude of hydration of I minus, the enthalpy of hydration of I minus is 307 kilojoule per mole. So यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं जो hydration है, hydration is more in Cl minus than in I minus, and this is due to the higher charge density. Due to higher charge density of Cl minus, क्योंकि Cl minus की साइज छोटी है I minus से, एंड दोनों में सेम अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज प्रेजेंट है, दैट इज -1. सो -1 अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज जब एक छोटे बॉडी में प्रेजेंट है, द चार्ज डेंसिटी वुड बी हायर, और चार्ज डेंसिटी हाइड्रेशन के प्रोपोर्शनल होती है. सो हाइड्रेशन and enthalpy of hydration both are proportional to charge density. That is why the enthalpy of hydration, the magnitude of enthalpy of hydration of Cl minus is more than the magnitude of enthalpy of hydration of I minus. So magnitude of enthalpy of hydration of Cl minus is greater than the magnitude of hydration enthalpy of I minus. This is the required answer, and I hope you understood the concept well. Best of luck.